a lot of energy here at the start.
There's the bucket, good.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Screen by Sanders. Can't make good off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bargnani is checked in for Bosh. Winslow comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. And the Lakers also making a switch. Russell, he's checked in for Harkless.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now here's Winslow, defended by Bryant. Now Winslow with the shot. Larry Sanders grabs the miss.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Harris kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Harris. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Richardson. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The Heat have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And the Lakers with some changes. Boozer comes in for Larry Sanders. And Nick Young is subbed in for Russell. And he sinks the second. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kobe dishes to Tucker. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
The Heat leading by 5. Pass to Winslow. Back to Harris. Picked by Bargnani. Harris passes to Stoudemire to the right side. Now here's Winslow. Shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And that concludes. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid and just like...
Let's take him back.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
So big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is out there with Harris, and it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was not his usual self. He ended with 7 points, but also put up 4 boards. Even though it's still early on in the season, the drop in his output has been a bit...
The Heat leading by 7. The feed to Richardson. Pass to Johnson from the corner. Rebound the Lakers. Sanders has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Richardson against Williams. He dishes it to Bass. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Bosch, a screen on Williams. Harris kicks to Bosch. Here's Stoudemire.
A moment here to check out Chris Bosch. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. He definitely keeps them solid up front.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bargnani comes in for Chris Bosch. And Winslow subbed in for Joe Johnson. Who's it? Miami grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
One-on-one fast break. Tucker dishes to Bass. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Stoudemire, the screen. Stoudemire setting the pick for Winslow. Inside, here's Bargnani. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Bargnani's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Offensive rebound. Richardson the pass to Winslow. Bargnani kicks to Harris. Heat moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. Harkless with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Bass. He feeds it to Tucker. Rejected by Bargnani. Richardson against Williams. Harris outside. The dish to Winslow. Harris outside. Stolen by Boozer. And so that's the end of the first.
Well, I'm with Eric.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Sanders checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Maurice Harkless. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Sanders. Brandon Bass is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Kobe. And it's Williams at the 1 spot.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hornets.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
He kicks to Bargnani. Rebound by Kobe. The Lakers trail. For the lead, Kobe can't get that one to fall.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Sanders sets the screen for Bryant. Pass to Bass. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Bryant's got 5 assists tonight.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in fewest turnovers per game. Third in opponent points per game. And they also ranked among the top 5 in points off turnovers. So did a nice job of turning people over and then turning those turnovers into points.
And I want to go back to that turnover ranking. Best in the NBA. That's a huge stat to look at when you talk about their ability to execute and the decision making. They don't beat themselves. And that's a big reason why they won as much as they did.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. Richardson dishes to Winslow. Here's Harris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
43 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Boozer.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Harris, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Carlos Boozer. For Miami, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. First free throw is good. Harkless is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Harris drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Harris against Williams. Feeds it to Bryant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
I love the low post attack on that
one. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, gonna switch here. Harris is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Sanders checked in for Maurice Harkless. Bass comes in for Kobe. And it's Boozer in for Williams. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Harris. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Harris passes to Wade. Back to Harris. Dishes to Bosh. And it's Wade penetrating. Kicks it to Harris. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Sanders' shot is good. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And here's Wade. 5 on the clock. From the wing. With the clock winding down. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second-chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh, man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.